Does my internet went to shit? I thought my internet went. I thought my internet took a crap there for a second. What the heck is going on? Okay. I think we're back on. If you are watching this, comment and let me know if you can hear me and see me correctly. I just got a bunch of red lights on my screen here, and I don't know what the heck it meant. That was weird. Pretty weird. Yep. Feedback. Feedback. I hate that. All right, twisted. Todd Smith, 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 10? No, that's not right. 25! I almost had you there. Barn in the house. Jermaine Perry. Donnie Coombs? Did I say that right? What do we got? Who else? James Dixon. Report, guys. Report where you're watching from. This will be 5x5, loud and clear. Excellent. Good. Welcome, all 16 of you. Good to see you're all here to watch me or that over there. That is all we're gonna see today. That is all we're gonna see today, ladies and gentlemen. We will not have any racing at all. Yes, I think it stopped raining around noon. It really like officially stopped pouring down around noon. White Bear Lake, Minnesota. Nice. I don't know, that sounds far though. Minnesota, nice. Twisted Soul, you still in the womb? How the hell you get service in there? What are you using? What are you using to watch this from the wound? Alan Mejia in the house. Dominicano en la casa, papá. Mangú con chivo. No, qué rico sería un mangú con 3 golpes ahora mismo, brother. ¿Dónde yo puedo encontrar en Texas? Where the hell can I find a Dominican restaurant over here in Texas? Will Spin DSM Ohio in the house. David, yeah, sorry, David. Barn's in Ohio. I didn't know you were in Ohio, Barn. I've been to Ohio a couple of times over here to visit my my friend Tim Switzer Performance. Mama got a big antenna, twisted. Nice. David, what are you talking about, man? You need to be more specific, David. This is not Tx2k22. This is Tx2k23, and that team you're talking about has already left back to South Carolina. I think that's where they're from. Gone. Ness, Puerto Rico in the house. John, Canada in the house. Ontario. Never been to Ontario. Been to Uh, sorry, I'm drawing a blank now. Ontario, where's the other one? By the Niagara Falls. What's that city? I completely draw a blank. Wow, that sucks. Wow, that's embarrassing. Sorry, remind me. Because I've traveled to Cuba from Toronto. Been to Toronto. What else? What else? Yes, that's it, David. You got it. Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, you're right. That is Ontario. So Toronto's part of Ontario. So, sorry. I'm Canada illiterate, whatever you call it. Anyway, as I was saying, I literally stopped raining around noon. So yes, as you can see, they are ripping up the track completely. They have to do it from the ground up, from scratch. That is going to take, that's probably going to take about, I mean, they're obviously they started a while ago, but that job usually takes 6, probably 8 hours. So yeah, they are not finishing this job anytime soon at all. Okay, so yes, there is not going to be any racing whatsoever today, unfortunately. So nothing we can do about that. Mother Nature does not want us to race today. It is cold as hell too. 53 degrees and windy. The flags are definitely flapping around. All the signs. Yes, it's windy as hell, which is not ideal either. It helps the wind. Brian from Eastern Ohio, welcome to the chat. This is a just for fun live stream, because there is nothing to live stream here. And since I'm not allowed to live stream the races anyway, best I can do is give you guys sound. I'm sorry. That is the best I can do. Like I said, I am recording the event, so that way I can make clips and keep you guys updated, but I cannot live stream. And you all know why, okay? I'm not gonna get into it. Anyways, bro, wheel spin. Let me tell you something. The internet is blowing up today with underground memes. You know what I'm saying? It's nuts. The GTR chats, the GTR groups. Wow, I have been having a lot of fun. There are some funny memes out there. I mean, listen, the guys are underground. They're notorious for making memes themselves, bragging about their achievements. And I'm not going to take anything away from them. They're being on top of the game for the longest time. They're the ones that control this game, the roll racing game. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen this year. So yes, they have about 365 days of pain. Okay. And listen, the guys at T1, Boosted Racing, listen, T1 did an amazing job with that car. It is a purposely built car to roll race, and they did a great job, and they did it.
Also, folks, make sure you go get your Tx2k hoodies while they last. For those of you folks that are here, and there's only a limited number of them left. The new ones just arrived a little bit ago. You can put their $50, and once you get yours and own a piece of history.
Okay.
Again, folks, we said no on-track activity today as Mother Nature came through yesterday evening and got us. Then with the thunderstorms that came through last night, that the officials have to do some maintenance to the racetrack as they are doing at this very moment. So that is going to take a few hours to facilitate getting the racetrack from where it was back to the spot that the condition is going to be for the remainder of the weekend. So that is why the decision was made earlier this morning to cancel today's on-track activities. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning, and of course we'll keep you posted on any scheduling, any news updates and such that we can pass along to you.
Okay.
So again, we appreciate all you folks coming out to Houston Raceway for the final Tx2k event here in Houston.
Okay, I think he's done now.
And we're definitely going to miss this legendary facility, so keep doing what we're doing out there, getting the racetrack. We're ready to go for tomorrow. So get your apparel, Texas Speeds out there, all of our great sponsors, vendors, the apparel store. Get all your apparel, and we will keep you posted on any happenings and such. Let everybody know that tech inspection, if you've not been through tech, that will remain open till 6 o'clock this afternoon. So if you've not been through tech yet, today is the time. Now's the time to do that. Get it out of the way so you are ready to go for tomorrow.
Anyway, as I was saying, I think he's done talking. As I was saying, Underground's been on top forever, okay? In the roll racing, the half-mile racing, all that stuff. You know, that's their bread and butter. No problem. But it was bound, somebody was bound to come and compete with them, you know? So it is what it is. You know, it wasn't their year. Maybe they'll win next year. Anyways, there's always next year. Shit. Give me a second, guys. I need to take this call. I don't know. I've lost my train of thought like 50,000 times. So GTR finally won. You still beat them back to back, so they won back to back. Okay, David. So please stay humble, GTR fans. Just enjoy. Listen, I don't know, man. I don't know any more humble people than the Booster Racing team. Okay, I know them guys personally, and there is no people more humble than these guys. Okay, so listen, everybody wins, everybody celebrates. It's their time, you know. It's their time to celebrate. You guys, some of you guys have no idea how much money it is spent on all these cars and coming here to race, and losing is disappointing. You know what I'm saying? So if you win, it's that much sweeter. Come on, if you're a competitor, any of you guys are competitors, then you know how good it feels to win. So whatever, man. You know, yeah. You know, listen, you need to be humble for sure. Winning or losing, you know, you need to be humble. Now, listen, smack talk. Listen, if we're not, I don't want to see. These days, anybody can get offended. Okay, smack talk, whatever, man. If you get worked up by smack talk, then you're a sore loser, okay? And you know how much smack talk we get from underground all year. And I'm talking we because I'm a GTR fan, okay? I am a GTR fanboy, literally. All right, this is that's my favorite car ever. It will be my favorite car forever. Okay, so we get so much smack talk from underground all year long. You know what I'm saying? And they're really good at it, and it's fun. I love it. I bet the back and forth is great. I really enjoy it. But now they need to take theirs. Okay, they got a year. They need to take whatever it's coming, and there's a lot coming. Okay, there's a lot coming. It's already been going around Facebook, Instagram. It's all over the place, and it's fun as hell. It's really, really fun. Listen, as long as there is no personal disrespect, personal attacks, or anything like that, I feel it's fine. It's part of the sport. You know, at the end of the day, as long as I talk smack, whatever, and as long as we can go and have a drink later or have dinner and talk some more, it's all good to me. So I have no problem with smack talk whatsoever. Dude, 237 miles an hour. Wow. And you have to realize the achievement that is, because 237 miles an hour and the track was 250 feet shorter than last year. So it's freaking insane. Kyle, that's not 100% sure true, because GTRs have been roll racing on the street for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But, once they got things going, GTR started first drag racing. Then when the anti-lag came on, the anti-lag technology came on, because at first you couldn't not brake boost a GTR. So you were beat. You couldn't roll race the GTR. But when the anti-lag came out, then that was it. That's when roll racing started getting big for the GTR. And then some tuners figured out how to be able to give brake boosting also to the GTRs. So, but the GTR it's been roll racing for a while, And if I pause, I'm not a big talker, but if I pause, I'm reading the comments here. Yeah, Lauren, you're right, Lauren. Underground's been talking crap, talking smack, posting memes all year. Okay, so it's the GTR crew now. It's the GTR crew's time. Take the loss. And come back stronger next year. That's the name of the game. That's all it is. When you lose, it should give you the what's the word I'm looking for? The motivation to come back next time stronger. What is it? You got to spend more money and make a bigger build? Then that's what it is. And unfortunately, in this racing game, it's all money, man. It's all money. Whoever has the biggest pocket, that's the guy that's going to win. Because if you got unlimited pockets, that's where you can make the fastest car. Fastest car, better parts, stronger parts. Because these cars get beat. We're talking about over 2,500 horsepower, 3,000 horsepower. You know how much strain is going in that engine and transmission. You're trying new things. You're doing things that have never been done before. So you can, these cars are basically R&D. You know what I'm saying? Research and development for a lot of these shops. You know, all customer funded. You know, 90 psi, Kyle. Does that even? How does that even? How does that even fit in your head? You know what I'm saying? 90 psi. It's freaking insane. Uh, it's nuts. Listen, I don't even. On the ground, I had a meme maker on the. I had a meme maker on the books. Yeah, you know, Lauren, on the ground I had a meme maker on the books. Yes, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They were really professional stuff, man. So I like it. I like it. I enjoy it. They make good memes, man. It works. You know, and it's all fun. I love it, man. Okay, Lauren. Yes, we do have the all-wheel drive advantage. I think, I think you know you know, to be honest with you, I don't think the rear engine helped the Lambos this year for some reason. Even though the STO has some great aero, and but I don't know. I don't know. I think traction was not too good this year for the Lambos. To be honest with you, I don't know. That's just me. I think you know. I think even the weight in you know. I just found out today those cars weigh 4,000 pounds. They're not light at all, but being light in the front might not be a good, you know, might not be too good with, obviously, with stability at those speeds, you know. So you got to be very careful. What else we got? Yeah, tire restrictions. Well, it's the name of the game. The name of the game is putting down. It doesn't matter if you make 5,000 horsepower if you can't put it on the ground. So, yeah, you know, power, tire, how to get the perfect balance. That's the name of the game. I always say, doesn't matter how much power you got if you can't put it on the ground. So effectively. So yeah, you can put it on the all on the ground, but you can be spinning, so that's not effective. You know what I'm saying? Rapid in the house. How are you, my friend? Good to see you in the chat. And yes, you are 100% right. Talking smack just makes you go harder. I agree 100%. Listen, I am not against smack talk because I'm a smack talker myself, you know. Sometimes I go a little bit too hard. But, you know, as long as you don't take it personal, as long as the smack talk is not personal, you know, and it's not disrespectful, you know, to family member or personally, you know what I'm saying? It's fine. I think it's fine. And obviously, if I'm smack talking to you and you take it personal, then you know that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? That's your problem if you're taking it personal. You know, if you can take a little smack talk and be a little sport, then maybe you got a problem. I don't know. Hold on a second, guys. Let me take this call.
Officials are working on the racetrack. We ask you to please remain off of the racing surface while the officials out there working and getting it repaired and ready to go for tomorrow's action. We do appreciate your cooperation and understanding. Oh, boy, she's throwing y'all under the bus, man. But just curious, between the four of you, who drives the slowest? The tall guy? Okay. But again, folks, we thank you for your understanding. Again, we'll let the officials do what they need to do on the racetrack. So we again ask you to kindly please remain off of the racing service. We appreciate that. Again, tech inspection open till 6 o'clock this evening. So racers, you haven't been through tech yet, get through tech. Just, make sure those cars are ready to go for tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm here, but I'm working, so my phone doesn't stop.
Also, tech inspection. Wide open, no line of tech. Get through it now.
Tech, you guys need to take your cars. Tech inspection is open. Go get them. Tech inspection. No line. All right, come take your car. Let's go. Anyway, Smack Talk. At the end of the day, Smack Talk is good. I think it's good. I think it's competitive. As long as it's not disrespectful. That's all. That's the last I'm gonna say about Smack Talk. Anyways. What else we got? Rapid, you're talking about the start speed. I'll tell you something. The start speed does not matter. I believe, it's my opinion, from what I've seen in the last few years on this competition. On the Elite 8, okay, when you're in like the semifinals and finals, start speed, they don't even look at the start speed. Because they have spotters, right? See, right there. Actually, yeah. See, around there. Where you see that cone there? Okay. Around that cone and a little further back, they got spotters, okay? And if the cars are close to even, probably even have a car, and if you guys have seen videos from Billy's car, there's a lot of video on Instagram from Billy's car where you can clearly see that, the Lambo jumps, okay? So if the cars are within half a car, even when they're coming up to the line, the guy's gonna flip. He's gonna flip the green light, and that's it. You go. Now, what some people do is they try to time that green light, and obviously you can't time it because it's somebody's making a decision whether to turn on the green light or not. So sometimes you gamble with it. So if you think you've been close enough to, because the left lane is the one that keeps the pace. You need the right lane needs to pace the left lane. So if you think you've been pacing good enough and close enough, and you're getting close to the start and you hit it, and maybe the guy actually flips the green light at that moment, hey, you win. You might get the hit. So it's tricky. Roll racing the road race competition here is very, very tricky, you know, and sometimes it's very hard to get right. So yeah, the speed, the 65-mile-an-hour speed, I don't think is that big of a deal, and I don't think it matters on the elimination rounds. The 65-mile-an-hour rule matters when you're qualifying. To get a correct qualifying run, you do need to start at 65 miles an hour or less to be able to get a qualifying run for the class. Man, this name I cannot pronounce. Nitro addict. So are you trying to say nitro addict? No problem, man. As always, thank you guys for being here. This is a viewer sponsor live stream, a viewer sponsor channel. Most of my videos get demonetized anyways, especially when I'm posting a track video and there's music playing, gets demonetized right away. So I really appreciate the support from you guys. All the positive comments, messages, donations, tips, whatever, everything you guys do keeps this channel alive and keeps me doing this. Like I said, like I've said before, this is a hobby. I don't live from this, okay? So I don't need this to make a living, but it's a hobby of mine. I used to race. I had my race car. I sold it, started making videos, and I have a lot of fun doing it. That track channel, what's up? What's up? Yes, the sky is beautiful. It's clear. It's windy as hell. But yeah, it'll take them so long to fix that track that it's not even worth it to race today. And actually, if you look at the weather today, we might get some rain later. So I don't know how. Oh, actually no, it actually went away. Nice. It was supposed to be like a cloud passing by today, but it went away. Now I see 51% rain at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, which I don't know how much is going to affect the track. Then at 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. is 60% chance of rain. And then another 60% chance of rain.
Please stay off of the racing surface while the officials are repairing it and doing all the maintenance such to it. So if you're behind the, around the Texas state flag, taking a picture, that's fine. But as far as the water box down, please stay off of the racing surface while the officials are doing the necessary maintenance of getting it ready to go for tomorrow.
Okay. All right, Fabian. No problem. Whatever you say, buddy. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I see rain on the forecast tomorrow as well. But it finished, the forecast clears up after 4 p.m. tomorrow, but there's still going to be showers passing through. I don't know what they're going to do tomorrow. I really hope it just blows away or something, because we really need to get this race going. We're not going to get enough time. Lamborghini revuelto. I don't know, that sounds like you speak Spanish, man. If you're not understanding what I'm saying, then on the ground, perdió, okay? On the ground, no more. Go home. On the ground, se fue pa'l carajo. And if you haven't seen it, there's a video on my channel of it happening. Rapid, I agree with you 100%. No mama smack talk, we good. Don't mess with my mama. Yeah, the only racing that happened last night, Nastivo, you can see on my channel. You can, I think, I put 2JC. That was those are the only cars that went through. Actually, the A90s went through, the heavyweights went through, and I just posted the 2JC cars going for the first round of qualification. Unfortunately, the live stream from yesterday, not the live stream, the recording of the track from yesterday of all the racing was blocked by YouTube because it has so much copyrighted music from the track. It was insane. It was blocked. So I'm recording it. I'm going to download it and I'm going to repost it without all the downtime, so you can see whatever racing happened yesterday. I will be posting up, so you can see it if you guys want to see it again. Without obviously without all the downtime from yesterday, all the rain and stuff. Have a good dinner or lunch, Barn. I'm gonna do the same thing in a little bit. I'm gonna leave you guys with some beautiful track views, or actually some beautiful, Tx2k and Miller Brother production crew working on the track. I'm gonna leave that there for you guys, and I'm gonna go get something to eat myself. And by the way, there are 47 of you right now. Okay, listen up. This is important, and I almost forgot to tell you guys before I keep talking smack with you guys. The Boosted Racing team. Okay, the winners of the Elite 8 roll race competition, I will have them here on my area, suite, studio, whatever you want to call it, this area that I'm using over here. I will have them here later. We will sit down later and live stream for you guys, and talk about obviously who they are and how they got here. So stay tuned for that. Don't miss that. I already scheduled the live stream on YouTube, and if you guys want to sign up for it, when I mean sign up for it, I mean you can create alerts for it, so when it comes live you get an alert, or if you're subscribed to the channel you will get an alert. But yeah, that will be later on. Okay, later on we will be here, and we will talk a little bit live with the guys, so just stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications if you want. I don't know, whatever you want. There you go. Hey, see, Boosted Bra, turn on notifications. You guys should all do the same thing. What else we got? Super still the fastest month. Racing fun. Subaru's still the fastest, most reliable engine cars out there. I agree. As long as you don't soup them up. If they're stock, I agree. Oh man. Samialto, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the Booster Racing GTR is using NOS. It might be. It could be. You know what? We'll ask them later. Don't forget to ask later when we come live with them. That's a good question. Okay. Hey, yeah, Booster Bra. Yeah, you're right about that too. Listen. The most reliable car in the whole wide world is the one that is not used. So I'll give you an example. Okay, you spend $100,000 tuning up a car, any car. Could be a GTR, could be a Lamborghini, could be a McLaren, could be a Porsche, could be an RER8, okay, could be a Supra. And I guarantee you that it will never break if you keep it in your garage, okay? Or if you baby the shit out of it, or if you drive her like an old lady, all right? But those cars going down the track, those are the ones that tell you if they're reliable or not. When they go rounds and rounds and rounds and don't break. That's a reliable car. That's how you know you got a quality build. That's how you know you got the right shop, or you got the right parts combination of parts, tune. You know what I'm saying? It's a combination of a lot of things coming together on a race car. Trust me, I know. Anyway, boys, Lauren. Lauren, I'm exactly like you, man. Listen, I'll tell you what. When I had my GTR, it was balls to the wall all the time. Balls to the wall all the time. My car was not a garage queen. I beat the hell out of it. Okay? I beat the hell out of it. You can see all the videos on this channel. If you go back to videos from 2014, 15, 16, I think some 13, you will see all the racing I did with all my friends with my car, and I beat the hell out of it. I spent the money, but I enjoyed every second of it. So why would I spend so much money to keep it in the garage or not be able to turn it up all the way? You know what I'm saying? No, man. I throw so much money away on that car. I want to enjoy it. Oh, you remember that, Lauren? Yeah, Giddy, I remember that time. Giddy came, at that time, May lived in New Jersey when she started dating Giddy. And Giddy went to visit May for a weekend. And when I got wind of it, I told him, hey, listen, you got a car to roll around? And he said, oh, yeah, I'm renting a car. I was like, bro, don't rent a car. Come get my car. You can have it for the weekend. And I gave him the car, man. And I mean, nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to do that for insurance reasons and stuff. But I don't know, man. I trust Giddy. Listen, man, if Giddy can go 6 seconds, mid-6 seconds on a GTR, he can drive my car on a weekend. That's the worst that can happen. Somebody rear ends him, or a fender bender or something, whatever. It is what it is. Shit happens sometimes, you know. I don't care. I gave that GTR. I gave it to so many people to drive and even race. I have a friend that lives in Dominican Republic, and bro, I gave him that car. I gave him the car. He took it to the track one day, to the drag strip. He raced for money and stuff. I don't know. I just trust people. I'm stupid like that. I don't know. Whatever. Racing fun. Yeah, listen. 19,000 miles. That's good. Okay, that's not crazy, but you're still using the car. You know, when I sold my car, it probably had close to 30,000. Yeah, over 20,000 miles. Over 20,000 miles when I sold it, and most of that mileage was racing, roll racing, track racing, street racing, all types of racing. Freaking, man, I built a car to enjoy it. My cars are not garage queens. If I buy a car, I'm gonna drive the hell out of it, you know. And listen, obviously, there's no reason to freaking be at max torque boost, if you're just driving around and, chilling. But listen, if I'm racing and it's a serious race, I'm turning the wick up. I'm going balls out all the time. I had so many tunes in my car. Back then it was a Cobb tuned car, and with the Access Sport, I got all my tunes: drag racing tune, roll race tune, normal street driving tune. When we had the Pocono events, that track at the Poconos is, the elevation is crazy up there, so I had a tune for that track, that specific track. But you see, that specific tune for the Pocono track I cannot use at sea level, because over there at the Pocono racetrack you lose about 5 pounds, so I had to turn the wick up like crazy to go fast up there. So yeah, my GTR, Gabriel, my GTR was pushing at the peak close to 1300. Yeah, when we kept racing. We kept racing the boost little by little, trying new things, because it was a turbo kit. It was the HKS 1000 turbo kit, and no one squeezed as much power as we did. Ivy Tune did squeeze all the power out of that thing. No one has been able to squeeze as much power as we did. My car and my friend's car, which were exact carbon copies, we still hold all the records for that turbo kit. His car, my friend's car, has the quarter mile record at 8.3, and I have the standing half mile record at 197 miles an hour with a shot ETS. My front wheel drive system was shot that day, and I still went 197 on the standing half mile. Yeah, 1250, close to 1300. I don't think I reached 1300 on it. Obviously, I didn't dyno it. I think my dyno was 1197, but we kept turning the boost up. We kept turning the boost up, so I'm pretty sure I was making over 1200 at some point.
Please stay off of the race service. Peter Block is getting his running in. Run, Forrest, run. So again, folks, like we said, please stay off of the race and service, with the officials and the crew do what they need to do.
I'll tell you what, Gabriel, 1300 between 12 and...
Your hoodies and your apparel.
Yeah.
They make great Christmas goods. Christmas is coming in like 9 months.
Yeah.
And 8 days.
Yeah, definitely 12 to 1300 is great street power. Right now, that is a sweet spot for a street car, and 1300 horsepower is no joke. That is a fast car. A 1300 horsepower car is fast. So that's really good. Man, 80. I sold my car back then. I sold my GTR in 2017. Oh man, I gave it away. I don't regret it, but it hurts sometimes, Claymore, you're late to the party. What's up, buddy? How are you? So as I was saying, I don't regret selling my car, because I did good things with the money, but I gave it away. I sold my car for $90,000. The way it was, I probably spent over $100,000 tuning my car and building it the way I dreamed and the way I wanted. That was insane. Right now, that car would probably be worth probably close to $200,000. So I don't regret it, but I miss it. I definitely miss it. Man, 50K. I'm actively looking for a good deal on a GTR to get back in the game little by little again. I just don't have time to play as I did anymore, you know? Man, if you bought during the pandemic price, man, crazy. The A90 class. A90, the A90s are fine. Do I? Nice. Good, David. That's a good observation. Nobody notices that. Nobody notices this. That's good observation right there. Yes, I did lose my ring finger. Yeah, I lost my ring finger back in 2005. So, no wearing rings during sports events or work, okay? That's a public service announcement for you guys. James Bond, yeah, man, I gave that car away. I literally gave that car away. Well, listen, it depends how you put it. During that time, that was what it was going for. You know, that's the price I could sell it for. You know, so you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you think about it now and you're like, damn, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That's what it was back then. Like I was saying, the A90s are doing really good. I never thought those cars had such potential. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Yes, the A90s did run yesterday. I will post all racing from yesterday as soon as I edit it, because I need to cut it up a little bit. There's a lot of downtime, so I need to cut it up a little bit, but I will post it up so you can see all racing from yesterday if anyone has not seen it. Yep, yes, Gabriel, you are 100% right. It was different times. Money is worthless nowadays. Freaking insane. Claymore, yesterday is for the books, man. Yesterday is for the books. It's gonna be a good year, man. It's gonna be a good year for all the GTR fanboys, the GTR shops, T1. Yesterday was insane, you know. If you're a GTR fan, yesterday was your day. And them guys, wait till you see them later, man. Some of these guys can't talk from screaming. Some of these guys don't have voices from all the screaming and celebrating yesterday and drinking, because there was drinking involved last night for sure, you know. So yeah, guys, don't miss that interview later. Don't miss that interview later. I'm gonna get them all here a little bit later on, and we're gonna have a nice talk. Nice talk, all right. We're not here to offend anybody and make fun of anybody, okay? Maybe a little fun, maybe just a little bit, all right. But it's gonna be a good talk. I have questions, and if you guys have questions, obviously the chat is gonna be open for questioning. So it's gonna be good. Listen, events, okay? No prep events. Roll race, no prep event. Oh, wait. No, Claymore. The interview is going to be live. Claymore, I repeat, the interview will be live later on. We are going to be live again later on, okay? So don't go too far. Stay tuned. This channel will be live later on with the boosted racing team. Okay, we're gonna talk about the roll race event and everything. All right, live. Okay, this is gonna be live, so ain't no editing. Whatever is said is said. Okay. So today, later on, a few hours, okay? A few hours. The guys are, they're out, they're resting. It was a long night, it was a long day. It's gonna be later on. I don't have an exact time, just stay tuned, okay? It's gonna be later on, okay? Yes, the Kyle that murdered on the ground, basically, on Tx2k23. So the guys will be here. We'll be hanging out later, all together over here, talking, smack talking a lot. For those of you who don't know them, they'll be introduced. You'll know a little bit about them, about the cars, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Tx2k23 GTR is win, 100%, Samiato. Yo, racing fun. You are one Subaru's fanboy, my buddy. Nice. T1 sent underground racing to the underground, 6 feet under. Yep, 100%. 100%. Yeah, that happened. That happened. That's crazy. It's still mind-boggling. It's still mind-boggling and amazing. It's crazy. Crazy that stuff happened. That was a hell of a race. It's insane that race, and you can clearly see the Lambo jumped. The Lambo jumped about 2 cars ahead. It's insane how crazy that Lambo. They're going, and the Lambo goes boom. I was like, damn. That's crazy. Come here, baby. He reeled that Lambo in like nothing. That was insane. See ya, Monica. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen any Monica memes. Oh, man. We got to make something. We got to make a Monica meme. Coming right up, guys. Coming right up. Oh, damn. Oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. I had to figure how to do that one. Oh, there you go, Claymore. Get over here. That was good, too. That's good, too. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Tx2k24 Lambo win? We don't know yet. Still 1 year to go. Until then, GTR fanboys, we're going to enjoy this win. We are going to enjoy this win. What do we got? No, oh no, yeah, Ivan Osorio, no. They didn't say where Tx2k24 is yet for next year. Not yet. They didn't announce that. They're supposed to announce that tomorrow because Peter is waiting for contracts to be signed from whatever tracks he's talking to. Whatever, signs the contract with the terms he likes, that's the one that's going to get the event. So we'll see. Supposed to get answers tomorrow on that. So hopefully we know. Hopefully we know tomorrow. James Bond. Yeah, James. The roll race track was 250 feet shorter. So do a little bit of math, okay? Think about this, okay? Think about it. The yellow Lambo went 233 miles an hour last year with 250 more feet of track. This year it went 226, okay? What is that? That is 7 miles per hour. So do the math. How fast do you think Billy's car, how much you think Billy's car could have gone? Okay? Over 240 miles an hour. Probably 245, 246. With 200 more 50 feet. Even pretty close to 250. Pretty close to 250. Yo, think about it. Think about it. It's insane. That is insane. Now, H2 Pros, way over 240. Way over 240. I say, yeah, Kyle, at least 245. And Claymore, when you say 250, that's actually what Tony from T1 said. Tony said 250 was a high possibility. High possibility. $248, Samuel. Yeah, 248 is a good number. Half mile? What do you mean, Claymore? Half mile where? What? When? What? What are you talking about? Half mile? Well, Kyle, I don't know. To be honest with you, I think they're already running nitrous, but I can't say for sure. For sure, I will ask them tonight, but I don't know. Maybe they're running nitrous already. At least most of these cars are running nitrous. They that little extra pep, Yeah, definitely. It would definitely get close to 250 for sure, with that extra 250 feet from last year. I'm telling you, that video of them celebrating, it gave me goosebumps because. That feeling, man, it's insane. Wow. Me sitting here watching the damn thing on video. Oh my God. Almost shit my pants. Vern in the house. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the chat, stream, talk. Just for fun, whatever you want to call it. Look at Peter jogging. He's jogging the track up and down. Look at him go. Look at him go. I think he is actually jogging. I think Peter is actually jogging. Oh, wow. Doing well, my friend. Doing very well. Enjoying this beautiful day of no racing. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hold on. Let me see if I see people. No, he left. If I see him go around again, then yes, I will assume he's jogging. He's actually jogging. You know, doing his exercise routine. That's funny. That is kind of funny.
Once again, folks, don't forget the apparel store is still open. The apparel store is still open. Tech inspection will remain open until about 6 o'clock this evening. So any drag racer has not gone through tech yet, don't know what you're waiting on. Could be waiting on Christmas or whatever. But tech inspection is open until 6. Back there at the tech building. So the officials are going to get everything ready to go for tomorrow. Again, all on-track racing for today has been canceled. We're going to get the racetrack back up in tip-top shape, and then we are going to hopefully be ready to go for tomorrow.
Right. The white S14 with the 2JZ. I didn't see that car. Did that car make a run yesterday when 2JZ came up? I don't know. No idea. I haven't seen that car. But I love a good 2JZ car. And that engine sounds so sexy. Love it. All right, checking my IG. Checking IG. Actually went to bed late last night, Claymore. And you have to remember. I leave here late. Then I set everything up. I leave everything set up because there's a lot of setting up on the computer for, recording all this stuff. And, I set up for the next day. So I spent a bunch of hours on that. And then I wake up early. I wake up really early. I'm up at 6 a.m. every day. I just wake up automatically. That's the same time I wake up every day. So I don't sleep too much. I'm used to not getting too much sleep because I go to bed late every night and wake up early every day. So I'm sure it'll catch up with me at some point. But I took a break today. Obviously, when I saw the announcement that they were going to cancel and it was raining, I stayed in bed a couple more hours, but I couldn't stay in bed. So yeah, if I look tired, yes, I'm not actually tired, but that's just the way my face is, Claymore. Oh yeah, that car. Oh shoot, I know. Oh my God, yeah, that car is insane. What the hell? That was nuts. I have a video on. I posted the 2JC class, so I made a video just of the 2JC class. So you can see the passes. you can see the passes on my channel. There is a video of the 2JC class from yesterday, the first round of qualification. Yeah, that pass is there. Man, that was crazy. And I actually got a nice drone shot because I flew the drone while I was live streaming. So I caught that car's run with a drone shot. And yeah, you can clearly see at the 8th he pulls the chute like nothing. That was crazy. I don't know. Looking like a lot of potential for that car. That was nuts. I do need a helper, Ivan. Ivan, yes, I do need a helper, but help is hard to find. You know, somebody with my same vision. But yeah, a helper will be fine. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future I'll get somebody to help me. But for now, it's just me, myself, and I. Yeah, that pass was crazy. How can I share my screen over here? To share my screen, I just gotta set things up. That's the only problem. Let me see something. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I gotta get my browser on. Anyways. Anyway, boys, I think I'm gonna let you guys go for now. I'm gonna leave you guys with some beautiful track prep views, and I'm gonna get some food. I am hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. Just been hanging out with the guys over there at the hotel, then came here to set this up, set all the cameras up for the interview later. So remember, Booster Racing Team, Raw Race Elite 8 winners at Tx2k23 will be here live later over here. Okay? Stay tuned. I mean, unless something happens and you know they back out on me, which I hope not. Then we'll be here. We'll be here later. All right. Good night, Verm. So I'll let you guys go and stay tuned. Stay tuned. More racing coming this weekend.